Hello, everybody. Welcome to sportbookreview.com. I am Natalie Rydstrom, here hosting Joao from mgtennistipster.com and Alex from Need for Tips. We're taking a look now at day 6, the value plays across both men's and women's singles. Going to kick off today on the men's singles. So first of all, Joao, Alex, thank you for being here.
Thank you very much.
Right, who wants to kick off? Who feels really confident about their men's single bets that they just want to start?
I will let Joao to start because he loves to bet on the men's part, you know.
That's true. Well, I don't think it's that he just doesn't. You just not a massive fan of betting women's singles, especially as the competition is so wide open. But go on, Joao, kick us off with your men's plays, day 6, please.
I'll start. The first match involves Milos Raonic and Albert Ramos Vinolas. Raonic is a very good player on grass. He reached the final last year on this event, losing only to Andy Murray. However, he hasn't been very impressive in recent months. Also has struggled with some physical problems. And Ramos is far from an easy matchup for him. The Spaniard is a left-handed, can create some problems to the Canadian with his serve opening the court very well, especially since Raonic's backhand is definitely his worst shot. And although Ramos Vinolas is famous for playing his best on clay, he's a very competitive player on this surface as well. I think that he'll create some problems to Raonic, and due to the fact that Raonic plays a lot of tiebreaks, has a good serve, far from a good returner. And at this moment, we have Bet365 offering 1.57 to have one tiebreak on this match. I think this is a very good price, and we should see at least 1 or even 2 tiebreaks on this match.
Yeah, a little low for some people, can be put in a parlay, but it is about finding the value. Joao thinks there's value in that bet. What's your second play?
The second that we have is in the match between Grigor Dimitrov and Dudi Sela. Dimitrov got a very good win against Marcos Baghdadis in the previous round, not losing a single set and saving also the 7 breakpoints that he faced. Dudi Sela featured one of the biggest surprises on the previous round after winning against John Isner. A very interesting match also because it was between one of the tallest and one of the lowest players on the tour, so it was a very funny match to watch. And although Sela is very well on that match, Dimitrov should be a completely different matchup for him. The Bulgarian won their last 4 meetings. One of them was at the US Open in 2014, and on that match he only lost 5 games, so it's a different matchup, and I think that Dimitrov will be too strong at the end. And Kural currently offers 1.80 for Dimitrov to win 3-0. That's a pretty good price, and we'll go with that bet.
All right, so those are the 2 value plays there from Joao men's singles. We will be putting those in the comment section below when we finish recording. Alex, I see yesterday you both were singing from the same hymn sheet. It doesn't seem that you've got the same plays today. What are you going for?
I have the same. One of the matches from the men's side is the same with Joao, is Dimitrov versus Dudi Sela. But I have another approach. Actually, I think that Dudi Sela will win at least 1 set in the match, and we will go for over 3.5 sets at an odd of 2.62. Yeah, it was Goliath Isner. How to say? Dudi Sela produced David and Goliath. You know, Dudi Sela produced a big surprise, beating Isner in the last round 3-2. I don't think that Dimitrov, he's a great player. He's performing at his high level of performance, but he didn't meet still now a strong player. He met Baghdadis, which I said that from the beginning I went with Dimitrov 3-0, and it was like that. And Schwartzman. So I don't think that anybody created him any trouble from till now. So I think that Dudi Sela is the man to create him problems and to win a set against Dimitrov. So the odds 2.62 looks really, really good. The second one is Federer. I'm going with Federer against the big brother from the Zverev brothers, Misha Zverev. Federer to win with minus 7.5 on the Asian handicap at 1.96. I think that Federer is too strong for Misha. Misha with a decent performance till now, till round 3, but I think that is still now his Wimbledon. I don't think that he will put so big problems to Federer, and Federer will easily win, like Nadal today easily won 3-0 against Kachanov. Only the last set was a little tight, but in the tiebreak he concentrated so good, so he solved the match. I'm seeing the same kind of match tomorrow with Federer, minus 7.5 games on the Asian handicap, 1.96.
Okay, so there we have it. Two strong plays each from Joao and Alex for men's singles. Kick us off, Alex. Women's singles. What have you got for us?
Yeah, we talked yesterday that Kirstea went through the next round because Bethany Matek-Sand had a really bad injury. Everyone is talking about it yesterday and also today. I think that till here is Kirstea, third round of Wimbledon. Muguruza, she will play next. Muguruza to win 2-0 at an odd of 1.81. I don't understand these odds, given the fact that Kirstea doesn't prefer the grass, and Muguruza looks really strong lately also on grass. So 2-0 for Muguruza at an odd of 1.81.
Okay, and your second play?
Yeah, a play that I don't understand how these two players arrived till here, but for sure one of them will go through the next round, and that is Petra Martic to beat Zarina Diaz at an odd of 1.77. Not a lot of words about this match. Two players that hardly are going in such a level at a Grand Slam. They managed to bring their performance at a high level. They didn't met any strong opponent till now, but I think that Petra Martic is the favorite in this match, and I love 1.77. The odds for her, I really love them.
Okay, Joao, over to you. What do you think of Alex's bets there? Have you picked anything from either of those matches?
No, I have two different matches for tomorrow. The first one involves two American players, Alison Risk and Coco Vandeweghe, two players who love to play on grass. This is by far their favorite surface, but this won't be an easy match for any of them. Not only the fact that they have very different game styles that create problems to the other. Risk is a great counter puncher, while Vandeweghe has a tremendous firepower, but also the fact that they are good friends off the court. It's never easy to play against a good friend. I think that this will be a much closer match than the odds suggest. Vandeweghe is currently the favorite. The last time I checked, around 1.45, 1.50, the big favorite. I think that Risk will give a good fight here, and the over 21.5 at 1.93 on Pinnacle is the line that will take on this match. On the second one, between Timea Bacsinszky and Agnieszka Radwanska. Radwanska is a great grass court player, but her best moments are in the past. The last months haven't been easy for her after several physical problems, and she was very lucky to get into this round on the previous match against Christina McHale. She had to save 2 match points on the second set. Was definitely far from impressive. And although the price on Bacsinszky already had a massive drop since the opening prices, it's still a decent one to get involved. It doesn't have much value, a huge value like it had on the opening prices around 1.9. Now it's only 1.62 on Corral, but still enough for us to play the Swiss player, since she's definitely at a much higher level, and I think that she'll be too strong for Radwanska.
Okay, all right, great stuff. So those are the value plays there, women's singles, day 6. We do have a couple of questions though about outrights. We can discuss that. We are doing an outright show on Monday, I believe it is, when we head into the quarterfinals, just before the quarterfinals, over at our sister site, Bookmakers Review. So do tune in for that. We will discuss men's and women's, but we can discuss this now. First question is though, can Svitolina stop Ostapenko next round? What do you think, guys?
Yeah, I think that Svitolina is more experienced than Ostapenko. Ostapenko is looking really strong after winning the French Open against Halep. Also today, she did a good match against Georgie. I think that Svitolina can pass Ostapenko in the next round.
All right, Joao, what are your thoughts?
It's hard for me. It's hard to make any analysis on the match because we don't have any odds. But looking only at the players' performances, Svitolina is a great competitor. Although grass is not her favorite surface, she can do well here. But when looking at these two players, we see that Ostapenko has the firepower. The match is more on her racket, and I think that it will be a tough battle between these two, probably in 3 sets. But without any odds, it's hard to say who has the value. But I think that at the end, probably Svitolina's higher experience can make the difference. But it's a match that's without any odds. I don't know, but even if with odds due to Ostapenko's unpredictability, I believe that I'll stay out of it.
All right, all right. So maybe stay out of it, check the odds, check that you are getting the value. Joao, I think I know how you're going to answer this, but I'm going to ask you anyway. Any thoughts on the outright? Obviously, Pliskova is out. It's wide open. Is there a player that, say, presents value? Is there a player that you think can make it to at least to the finals, something like that? Is there any player that you've got your eye on right now that you think can go the full distance?
The only player that I have my eye on, and I had a couple of rounds ago, it's Victoria Azarenka. The value, for my opinion, is on her. She's currently at 11. Yesterday was at 14 before the victory. No, sorry, 15 before the victory against Heather Watson. She's definitely the player to keep an eye, in my opinion. Won't have an easy match against Halep, but due to her performance so far and the fact that she's playing well under pressure, like she did today after losing the first set, she's, in my opinion, the most valuable player at this moment on the WTA tournament.
Okay, you can also, if you wanted, just to reach the final, priced at 7 there with 10 bets. Same question goes to you, Alex. What are your thoughts here with obviously it being so wide open, and what players do present that value?
I think that the winner from Azarenka versus Halep, because they will play head-to-head in the next round on Monday. I think that the winner has really big chance to arrive in the final and maybe to win it. But also other players look dangerous. Venus at her age, 37 years, I think that she looks incredible. She's doing a really good job also now as we are speaking against Naomi Osaka. Also, the winner from Ostapenko versus Svitolina will have great chances of making the final and having a shot for the trophy. So I think that is better to speak from the quarterfinals and after. I don't think that Joanna Konta should be favorite right now. She's favorite at another 6, but I really don't think that she should be favorite. And Kerber second place. I think that those two will not have any shot on this tournament.
Yeah, I think as well, if you just look at the odds that are available right now, I think that there's still enough value to say wait until Sunday or Monday, until until just before the quarterfinals. At least that gives us sort of a clearer picture of who is still in, the performance levels and things like that before we take the bet. Right now it could be anybody's game, and I think that that's the unpredictability maybe makes it a little bit like nerve-wracking.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that you are completely right. We should follow day by day the women's at least side, because at the men we have a clear image of what's going on. We see Super Nadal and Super Federer at their highest level. Not to forget also Djokovic and Andy Murray, but I think that they will not. Neither of them will win the trophy. But at the women's is really, really important to see their performance in the second week, at the beginning of the second week, because with Pliskova out right now and with Kerber in a poor condition, mentally, not physically necessary, I don't think that Kerber will have any shot for the trophy. I think that we should look, yeah, exactly day by day, how you said, little by little, step by step. But watch us also on Bookmakers News on our Twitter handle, sister side, because we are giving also everyday tips from Wimbledon, also from the men, also from the women's side.
Yeah. Also, another quick question. Timea Baczynski, how far can she go?
Yeah, I wanted to answer maximum 2 rounds from now on. I think that Timea Baczynski will go, but that far.
Yeah, yeah. Alex is a keen in-play tennis bettor over Bookmakers News Twitter handle. He posts all his free tips there, so keep an eye out on that. So, any other thought? Joao, do you ever read the comments on the videos? I sent you the link before. Can you see anything that's going on?
Yeah, I'm seeing now. I have it open, but sometimes I don't check it, to be honest. I'm
There's like,
seeing
for
now that
example, Azra Lubert is asking about Coco van der Wey. What about her, or anybody like Tsonga to come back? Have you got anything to say?
well, Chong is playing at the moment. You play betting, it's not my specialty. I'll leave it to Alex. About Coco van der Wey, as I mentioned, we have that bet on for tomorrow's matches between her and Alison Risk, which is the over 21 1.93 on Pinnacle.
Okay, and do you have a favorite bet for tomorrow's, or you feel strongly about all four plays?
Yeah, for tomorrow the same. Yeah, I prefer to always to play at the same level every bet. Don't increase the number of variables there.
Okay, and what about you, Alex? Do you have a favorite bet for tomorrow?
Yeah, I will not put the higher stake. I think that we'll have to keep the flat stake of 1 unit. Everybody decides what is that 1 unit for them. But my favorite bet for tomorrow is Muguruza to beat Kirsta at 2-0 at an odd of 1.81.
Okay, and final question, Alex, is how is your in-play betting going on Twitter? Apparently somebody missed today, couldn't get on Twitter today. So how's it?
7.1 units of profit till now after 5 days of Wimbledon. Not bad at all. So about Tsonga, I wanted to say. Yeah, I don't think that we should pass Tsonga to come back and win this game because I was not able to see him from the beginning. I was watching Venus and Nadal, and right now they finished, and now I'm watching Murray. So I was not able to see anything from Tsonga. So better let's pass it.
Okay. All right. Great stuff, guys. Thank you so much. We will be back on Sunday, I believe 11 a.m. Costa Rica time to look at day seven value plays. All right, guys. Thank you very much for joining us. Thanks for watching. Thank you for your comments, and see you on Sunday.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Thank you very much. See you.